Alright guys, I can't get up on it or over the top of it so you can see in, because it's right by the trail and I don't want people giving me shit about that. So I found a hole inside so you can at least see inside. So that's all I can see. I'm not going to try and get my head through there because I was going to get stuck. But yeah, you get to see on the inside. I'll have to wait until I see the video. Well guys, I'm at one of the highest points I can get to on the trail. I don't really know if I can get any higher because it doesn't really look like it goes higher. Right over there, if you can see the people in the white, that's one of the last lookouts that I know of. There's the field I was in earlier. I just walked around the path all the way down. There's that island I was going to try and get onto, and went down quite a ways and then back up. I was contemplating about chilling out up here at one of these points, and right now it looks like I'm at probably one of the best ones to do it at, and testing my camera's ability to take pictures every so often. You can set it to take like a picture every half a second if you want to, but I was going to do like a time lapse and see if we could do like a cool sunset video, but stupid me forgot to take into account the daylight savings. And when I was down at the bottom, I was kind of contemplating it, and I was like, oh, I should only have about an hour or so left. Well, it's 6:30. I don't think it's going to get dark till about 7:30. So what I might do is wander around for another 30 minutes, and then at 7, try and make it back up here and see if we can get a really cool sunset video going. You know, like a time lapse. If I don't, I apologize. I will do it. Maybe not at this location. Maybe I'll go to the Katy Trail and get one overlooking the river. But I will do it. I might even go to St. Albans. There's a really cool overlook that is far better than this. Overlooks the river and everything, very similar to this, because you have railroad tracks down at the bottom. Tracks and river, but there's no trail. There's no people out there whatsoever, and the bluff actually sticks out past the rest of the bluff, and it's completely open, so it's a really good ideal spot to get a good time-lapse sunset or sunrise. Who knows? I doubt I'll be getting up that early anytime soon to do a sunrise. Who knows? If I go camping out there, I will. I'll do a sunrise and a sunset. But just to give you one more view of where I'm at, I just kind of went off the trail a little bit. The trail's right up there at the top. Went off the trail because I thought this would be a good spot. And down there's another good spot. I just would like to get as high elevation as possible because of that mountain range over there. But yeah. If I get a sunset video, sweet. If I don't, I apologize if you were looking forward to it. I don't know of anybody that even watches my videos really that would care, but, you know, whatever. I enjoy my videos. I know a couple people enjoy my videos, so that's all that matters. Some shocking news even myself. I've drank out of this canteen really for the first time. I meant to stop and get some Gatorades. I didn't. Mainly because I also don't have the money to do that right now. But, so, I drank water. Oh my god. I'm kind of wondering if I'm going to start burning or something now, you know, like it was holy water or something. But, yeah. You can definitely tell the weight difference though from when I started, because before when I had it on the strap, had to take that off real quick. It put too much pressure on this shoulder, and the funny thing is this bag doesn't really put any pressure on my shoulders, so when this one started hurting I knew it was the water bottle. But yeah. So, but yeah, I drank maybe half of it, and so I got half to go. The only bad thing now is you can really hear the water sloshing since it's not full. But at least I know I got water in there, you know. It's a good thing. Good thing is a lot of people are leaving right now. They don't want to be out here when it gets dark. And the park closes a half hour after sunset, so that's my plan. Leave a half hour after sunset. Wind's really picking up. That'd be a good spot, don't you think? That or over there. Really good view right there, though. Can really see the trail. I think I'm gonna leave my bag right here. So I have to try and lug it back up this slope. Shit. Yes, that oh shit was me sliding. Stepped on the wrong spot. I think I'm going to try and do a time lapse from here. I will, sorry, I was waiting for that. I think right here is a good spot to do a time lapse. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. I'd have to say, I don't know if anybody's wondering, or, you know, because I think I know the whole 5 people that watch my videos. But, if any of you are wondering why I'm most of the time by myself, it's just because that's how it ends up working out. My girlfriend works usually completely opposite schedule as me. Brian, who you saw or may not have seen in a video during the Kitty Trail, he goes to school and works, so the time window's not open that often. Cedric is off the same 2 days every day or every week, but he lives about 45 minutes to an hour away from me, and it's kind of I try and make it work and go out there early in the morning, pick him up, and we go do something and then take him back out. But the problem is, it's 45 minutes to get there, 45 minutes to get back, and then to get to the place we're going. So it's like 3 hours by the time we get to someplace. And on top of that, Thursday is kind of a no-go because he gets off work Thursday morning at 7 a.m. So Friday is pretty much the only day. It's really good. And yeah, those are only 3 people that I'd really go hiking with. Family, don't really talk to them much, don't know why, but and none of them have the same interest really that I do, so yeah. That is crazy. I threw one little rock like this big, and it sent like a huge chain reaction. It was kind of cool. Nope, didn't do it again. But yeah. So. But at the same time, I don't mind doing this by myself. I mean, yeah, it's more fun with people here with you, but at the same time, I tend to go a little bit extreme with everything in a way. Like, I don't know, I carry a huge bag with me, which no one else does. And if no one else is carrying anything, it ends up slowing me down compared to them, but that's only because I want to push myself. Or, you know, in the instance of my girlfriend who's never really done this type of stuff, it's not a bad thing, but we don't get very far. A couple weeks ago we went and rode the Katy Trail, and instead of starting at Highway 40 like I normally do, we drove all the way down to Defiance and started from Defiance, and we got about 3 miles in. So 6 miles altogether, and that's really not bad, especially for someone that's not really riding bikes that much. And for someone whose bike is still too big for her, even though it's a kid's bike, she's really short. And then you got me and Brian riding the Katy, and I made the mistake of taking that big bag with me, and I think that's the only time I've ever regretted taking that bag with me on any type of outing. I ended up damaging my bike pretty bad. I'm going to have to replace all the shifting wires, pretty much the pedals I have to replace because I busted them just to have that extra weight when I was standing up and shifting, which I know I shouldn't have done, but I did. The reason I did is because my seat that is on my bike is a short distance seat. You know, it's not really meant for riding a long period of time on, especially with extra weight, and it ended up hurting pretty bad. my inner thighs were just dying from the pressure. It's gonna sound wrong, but my ass hurt. But yeah, I literally couldn't sit down on that seat with that bag on me because it just hurt so much. But that's the only time I ever regret taking that thing with me, weighed down like it is. Normally, yeah, it wears me out pretty quick, but I don't mind it. You know, I get tired, I sit down and take a break. So that's about that. And I think, how much time I got? It's like the whole Australia thing of putting your hand up and you got like 1.5. I've got like a half hour before it really starts dipping down real good, but I don't really want to start the time lapse just yet. That's just me sitting in one spot for even longer. On top of that, I don't have a mount. Like if I had the chest mount, I don't have it yet, but if I had it, I could just leave this thing on my chest and just keep looking that way. I have the head mount, but I don't really know exactly 100% which way it's pointing when it's on my head. So I'm not 100% keen on the head mount. I did use the head mount when I went to Rockwood Reservations and we did that rock climbing. And it, to my surprise, turned out obscenely well. I was really expecting that video to not be that well with being up close to the rock like that. I figured it'd be zoomed in too much, but this thing doesn't zoom in at all, which is really nice. It just kind of appears to, because I think you can see my hand right now probably, and probably right about there you can't. It's a like 170 degree fish islands. It's pretty nice. So I'm not even 100% sure if you can hear everything I'm saying because the wind's blowing, and then you got the people down in the valley here having a good old time. But not that it really matters what I say anyways.